Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of this special Ingenuity Awards series. But that is until we meet at the main event with all the winners and leading industry leaders on a gala tech events night on June 19th, Shangri-La, Colombo. So if you still haven't registered yourself for this main event, make sure you register yourself at the earliest. It's a day that you should not miss. So on today's episode, we are joined by leading and inspiring women in tech who will share invaluable insights for you. That's not all. Today's episode is not only for individuals in the tech industry. If you are a HR professional seeking to diversify and grow your talent in your organization, SLASSCOM as the Chamber of Knowledge and Innovation is ready to help you with that. So sit tight and absorb every bit of wisdom that is shared on this episode, because what you learn today is going to leave a long-lasting impact in your IT and BPM journey.
Sri Lanka's IT BPM industry is the third largest export revenue earner for the country. We have a target of achieving $5 billion in revenue by 2030. This will generate 200,000 jobs and launch 1,000 startups. The Entrepreneurship and Innovation Forum of SLASSCOM is a key enabler in fostering this tech startup ecosystem. The forum's objective is to support and nurture the local startups, both product and service companies, and to achieve these businesses to grow both locally and globally. SLASSCOM's Accelerate program was a platform for startups to learn and grow and also connect with potential investors and mentors from multilateral collaborators. The startup ecosystem is predominantly dominated by men, with about 87% of the startups being run by men. We certainly want more startups run by women as well. And the challenges that women face in running their own businesses is different. That's the main reason why we launched the SLASSCOM Women Technopreneur Forum in 2020. So one reason is to foster and grow women-led tech startups. Another reason is to support women-led businesses by tech enabling them, helping them to grow by tech enabling their businesses. And also we have expanded the scope by including the tech women in the corporate world as well.
As a preliminary member of the Women Technopreneurs Forum and the forum head, do tell our viewers a few of the initiatives that has been carried out within the past couple of years.
Okay. So Rashid, before answering that question, I think first I must give a big credit to the people who started this forum. So actually our first female chairperson of SLASSCOM, Ms. Sandra De Souza, and also Shehani, who spoke earlier. So they were the people who initiated this space to create a separate space to talk about these females and the problems these females in tech are facing. So then I think I can come to your question now. So talking about the initiatives that we are running in our forum. So I think initially when we were brainstorming about how to do and what to do in this forum, we actually identified few segments. So to name them, first segment is potential technopreneurs who are basically aspire to become entrepreneurs, but they are sort of lost, like am I in the right space, can a female do it, so with a lot of questions. And then the second segment is the entrepreneurs, like the female entrepreneurs who are having a lot of problems and who are facing a lot of issues. And the third segment is the seasoned entrepreneurs who are like having somewhat established companies and who are doing a good impact in the industry already. So we are addressing these three segments through our programs dedicated for entrepreneurs. And also we have another segment dedicated at Women in Tech, which Shehani will be speaking about later. So let me explain what are the initiatives and programs that we are carrying out in each of these, for each of these segments. So first, if we take the potential entrepreneur, so we start creating that funnel through having some awareness sessions like WTech Talks, and like where female entrepreneurs come and they give some inspirational thoughts, and also some value adding sessions and lectures and webinars and things around it. And then also we have specially designed hackathon, which is dedicated for females, because that's where I got my first inspiration to become a female entrepreneur. So because of that, I think that really has a big impact, because female has to get that feeling that we can do something alone, because hackathon is a journey that we go on, like it's almost like doing a mini business in like 2 days time. So because of that, we do a dedicated hackathon for women, and we did we named it as Hack Like a Girl, and we are hoping to do the Hack Like a Girl 2.0 next year as well. And then if you take the second segment, like people who are new to these entrepreneurs, who are having a lot of challenges to face. So for these people, we are having a special accelerator program called Fast Forward, and in that we are going to give them some intense training program that are aimed towards some of the necessary skills to bring up their entrepreneurial spirit, like the other soft skills and finance skills, and like you name it. We take their feedback and we incorporate sessions accordingly. And then for the seasoned entrepreneurs, of course, we have some programs that connects with like the global level, and that give like we pave them a path to go to some like new markets, and we have designed such programs as well. And also we have another segments, because it also falls into these segments, but still like the regional entrepreneurs. So we have a special program dedicated for regional entrepreneurs as well, where we focus on entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs who are not from Colombo area, but from different regions around Sri Lanka. So that's another area that we are going to focus as well, and we have actually done 2 programs, and we are about to start 3.0 of that as well. So I think those are like the summary of all the programs that we have done. Other than that, we do some ad hoc programs and things like that. So I think our target is to create a space where female entrepreneurs can come and discuss their problems and get together to network and to get their journey into the next steps. So I think that's like a glimpse of the program, and before conclude, I must thank our multilateral partners who helped us throughout in crafting this program, delivering this program, and supporting throughout our journey as well.
Welcome to the segment on the SLASSCOM HR Forum. To give an in-depth understanding about the SLASSCOM HR Forum, today we have with us Sharon Kern, our HR Forum co-lead, and she's the Director of People and Culture at Mad Mobile. Hi Sharon. So can you tell us about what SLASSCOM HR Forum is about?
So the SLASSCOM HR Forum is a pivotal forum that focused on human resource development in both IT and BPF sectors in Sri Lanka.
So Sharon, what are the main initiatives that HR Forum carries?
Actually, we have many initiatives, so I could highlight few of them. So one being the compensation and benefits survey, then the paper summit, and then we do have monthly webinars that we run as a series, and also the employability and skills survey.
So these initiatives are quite comprehensive. So how do these initiatives actually contribute to the growth for the IT sector and the BPM sector, so mainly in HR?
Yeah, so actually if I talk about the compensation and benefits survey, so we do this yearly, so this year was starting in September. The main reason we do it to give a benchmarking on the compensations and the benefits where the IT industry and the BPM sector can benefit in terms of benchmarking their remuneration packages in order to attract and retain the top talents.
Right. So, would you mind telling about other initiatives that you in the HR forum does? Like you said that you are doing workshops and webinars, and what is this skill survey about?
Yes. So, the employability skill survey is about bridging the gaps between the industry and ensuring that the universities, the institutions are enabling future-ready workforce by the time the students come out of the universities. So that is what we're trying to bridge from this employability skills survey.
Okay. I would like to know about the People Summit. I think that is the HR conference, that is the flagship event that the HR forum does at SLASSCOM. Would you like to tell us like when it's going to happen and what is the lineup?
Yes, Ashley. I would like to talk a little bit about the People Summit. So People Summit has been happening for over a decade. So it's about 13 plus years we've been doing this. Like you rightly said, it's a flagship event in the HR forum and the SLASSCOM calendar, HR calendar. For next year, we have planned to have, scheduled to have in January 2025. So we are bringing about global and local thought leaders, talking about topics such as human resource strategic management, diversity and inclusion, and also and the impact of technology on HR practices. So we're talking about, or we're talking about 300 plus participants as audience for this event. So we've been having this for 30 plus years. We're looking forward for this event.
So thanks a lot, Sharon, for all these initiatives that you do to uplift the IT and BPM industry in Sri Lanka. So is there anything that you would like to add for the conversation?
We look forward to engaging with all our participants and making significant strides in human resource development in both IT and BPM sectors in Sri Lanka.
SLASSCOM Tech Forum is all about getting knowledge workers of the IT industry, like the IT engineers, like-minded technical experts, and the fresh grads from the Sri Lankan universities and the schools together as one IT community. And here what we do is we try to kind of share knowledge among all the IT enthusiasts and make sure that they are able to benefit from the local companies who work with the foreign projects or the foreign experts and disseminate the knowledge across them. Also, what we do is, in order to get these things done, we do panel discussions. We are working on some of the IT communities so that the communities forums are in action. People could get together and discuss on these forums. And also, we are looking at a conference that are coming up in the near future. That is the AI Asia conference, where we are focusing more on the AI technologies. So here we'll be bringing in experts from overseas as well as from Sri Lanka to present some of the ever-changing AI technology and make sure that our Sri Lankan community, the IT community, benefits from that. So going forward, what you're looking at is how we can kind of increase on knowledge sharing sessions, networking sessions, so that it will benefit the greater IT community in Sri Lanka.
පුලනි තාක්ෂණික අංශයේ දැනට සිටින සාර්ථක ව්‍යවසායිකාවක් වශයෙන් ඔබ කැමති ඇති ඔබ මේ ආමගදුරදී ඔබ ඉගෙනගත්ත දේ සහ ඔබට ලැබුණු අත්දැකීම් තරුණ ව්‍යවසායිකාවන් සමග බෙදා හදා ගන්න. ඉතින් මට දැනගන්න පුළුවන්ද ඔබ මොනවද මේ ඉදිරි වසර දෙක තුනදී ලෑස්ති කරලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා අලුතෙන් අපිත් සමග එකතු වෙන බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන සිටින ව්‍යවසායිකාවන් දැනට සක්‍රියව තමන්ගේ ව්‍යාපාර කරගෙන යන ව්‍යවසායිකාවන් සහ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ශිෂ්‍යයන් සඳහා කියලා කෙටි පැහැදිලි කිරීමක් කරොත්.
ඔව් ක්‍රිස්ටින් මං හිතන්නේ අපි කලින් ප්‍රශ්නේදී කතා කරා වගේ අපේ මේ විවිධ වැඩසටහන් මේ එක එක කියන සෙග්මන්ට්ස් අනුව තමයි අපි වර්ග කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මේකෙදී අපේ අර කතා කරපු වැඩසටහන් සියල්ලම වගේ අපි දෙවනි අදියරක් ඉදිරියේදී ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්ක ගත්තාම දැන් අපි කරන ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් ගැන පොඩ්ඩි හැඳින්වීමක් කරනවා නම් හැක් ලයික් අ ගර්ල් කියලා හැකතන් එකේ අපි දෙවනි අදියර අපි දැන් පටන් ගැනීමට නියමිත වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් කලින් පාර නම් අපි එක හැකතන් එකක් විදිහට කරේ. නමුත් මේ පාර අපි මේක ගොඩක් දීපව්‍යාප්තව කරන්න ඕනි හින්දා මේක විවිධ පළාත් මට්ටමින් හැකතන්ස් ජාත් 3ක් විදිහටත් ඊට පස්සේ ඒ හැකතන්ස් 3න් ජයග්‍රහණය කරන ටීම්ස් 3 අන්තිමට ෆයිනල් හැකතන් එකක් කොළඹදී කිරීමටත් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් ගැන තව චුට්ටක් එකතු කරනවා නම් මධ්‍යම පළාත සහ උතුරු නැගෙනහිර පළාත සහ බස්නාහිර හා දකුණු පළාත මෙන්න මේ කියන පළාත් වලින් අපි හැකතන්ස් 3ක් කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකේ අයදුම්පත් දැනටත් අපි කැඳවලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් SLASSCOM page එක දිහා ඔයගොල්ලෝ බැලුවා නම් ඔයාලත් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉන්න කෙනෙක් නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔයාලට මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒත් එක කියනවා නම් අපි කියපු අපේ ඊළඟ සෙග්මන්ට් එක කියන්නේ සක්‍රීය ව්‍යවසායකයින්. ඒතර මෙන්න මේ සක්‍රීය ව්‍යවසායකයන් උදෙසාත් අපි බොහෝමයක් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් කරමින් ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් මේකෙදි අපි ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම දැන් ෂී එක්ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කියලා ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකක් ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේකෙදි අපි කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ අපගේ ඉන්න ව්‍යවසායකයන්ගේ එක්ස්පෝර්ට් කුසලතා. ඒ කියන්නේ මොනවා හරි ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන සේවාවන් සහ IT සම්බන්ධ භාණ්ඩ හා සේවාවන් අපනයනය කිරීමට අදාළ කුසලතා වර්ධනයක්. ඉතින් මෙන්න මේ දේ තමයි අපි මේ ෂී එක්ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කියන එකකින් කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්කම අපි ස්කේල් අප්ස් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ලංකාවේ දැනට නම් හොඳින් තමන්ගේ නම සහ ව්‍යාපාරය කරගෙන යන නමුත් විවිධ රටවල් වලට විවිධ මාකට්ස් වලට අවතීර්ණය වෙන්න පොඩ්ඩක් විතර උදව් අවශ්‍ය කට්ටියට ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් අපි වෙනමම ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකක් කිරීමට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ හැමදේම SLASSCOM page එකත් එක්ක ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිටියොත් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න. SLASSCOM page එකත් එක්ක නිතරම අප්ඩේටඩ් ඉන්න. ඉතින් ඒකෙන් කාන්තා ව්‍යවසායකයන් වන ඔබ උදෙසාම තියෙන ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් ගණනාවක් බලා ගන්න සහ ඒවට සහභාගී වෙන්න ඔයාලට අවස්ථාව ලැබේ.
Shehani, since you mentioned that the Women Technopreneurs Forum will also focus on women in tech in the corporate sector, explain to our viewers a little bit about the programs that SLASSCOM has carried out as at date.
Yes, Rochelle. As you might know, we have 34% females in the tech sector in Sri Lanka. But when it comes to leadership positions, the percentage drops to 10%. However, in 2010, the women in the tech sector was 21%. So we have a very good positive trend going on. So this is mainly due to a couple of reasons. One is, I must say that women are more progressive now. And secondly, companies are identifying the benefit of having more gender balanced teams. And thirdly, even international customers are asking for more gender balanced teams. So having said that, we have run several programs both to encourage women in the corporate sector to continue in their careers and take up leadership positions. If I may touch on just two programs. One is the She Returns program, which we launched this year. This is mainly to get females who have been out of the industry or who have taken a career break to get back into the industry. Or for example, women who are not in their optimal employment or are working in a separate, a different industry to get back to working in the tech industry. So we are equipping them with the necessary trainings and upskilling required to get back into the tech industry and get back into working in a tech company. I would also like to touch on the Women in Tech conference, which ran for the second consecutive year this year. So it was a resounding success, having almost 300 participants. So here there was a lot of knowledge sharing, mentoring and guidance, a lot of tech knowledge sharing, etc., which again is fostering the women in tech in the corporate sector.
Shehani, as one of the leading industry leaders in SLASSCOM, being the only IT BPM chamber in Sri Lanka, what other initiatives are in store for the ladies in tech for the year 2024 and 2025?
Yes, Rochelle. So one is a Women in Tech Leadership Program, which we plan to run with a group of tech ladies. So this will be a series of workshops where we will train them, guide them and mentor them to take up tech leadership in corporates. So it would not be a one-off program, but continue to guide them along their journey. Second is a W Tech Talk series, mainly in technology areas where women are underrepresented, like AI, cybersecurity and so on. So conducting some programs to upskill women in those areas. And the third is a WTech STEM Up program, as we call it. This is starting at school level, where we will work with girls as well as their parents to encourage them to take up STEM and IT as a subject from the small age, and also work with them throughout university and encourage them to continue their studies in IT and show them the prospects in the IT industry, and encourage them to stay on, join the workforce and stay on in the IT industry and build careers in the IT and BPM industries.